Hi guys, I just wanted to give you a quick update really quick. We're in the bedroom again because I'm not leaving here very much. I'm supposed to be taking it easy. So a lot of you saw my post on Instagram the other night, and so I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. Plus I got a phone call from my doctor, so I just wanted to update you guys on that really quick. And first I wanted to say thank you guys so much for your understanding that we've only been like putting out pregnancy updates lately just because of everything going on. I'm supposed to be taking it easy, and so it's kind of hard when I'm running a full-time business and I'm trying to keep up with this stuff and everything like that. So it's kind of been just kind of boring. I'm sorry. But I don't know. I wanted to keep this stuff for me. So I guess these pregnancy updates are more so for me because it took us so long to get here to this point. And I'm hoping we can just bake this little baby a little bit longer. So while the weekly updates are boring sometimes, I just want to be able to look back and remember that this is what happened to this week. This is our last pregnancy, you guys, and I can't believe that we might be having this baby pretty soon and I'll never be pregnant again. That's just crazy. And we had lost 3 babies to get to this point, and it's just a miracle, and I thank God every day that we are still cooking this little baby. So speaking of cooking this little baby, on Monday night I went to go pick up Cronin, and Tavish had already left for work, and all of a sudden I got like a bunch of like fluid that came out. I had thought that my water had maybe broke. It didn't break, just so you guys know, but it felt like it. But oddly enough, 15 minutes after that, I started getting like really consistent contractions like every 5 minutes, and they weren't going away and they kept getting stronger. And so I started freaking out. I'm like, what do I do? I'm only 29 weeks pregnant. I know the baby can make it, like, hopefully, you know what I mean? But Tavish's work doesn't have a NICU, and so I would have to go to a hospital that's down here, which will cost more, which that's not a big deal, but it's just, it's not my doctor. It's no doctor that I know. And so I started freaking out, and that probably didn't help matter. So I called my Nana, and she can't come help me because she just had arm surgery. She had her rotator cuff fixed, but anyway, she came, and my papa took me to the hospital, and then actually Tav's mom came over to help her. So together they took care of the kids, and it sucked because it was like right at bedtime. So anyways, we got to the hospital probably about 7:20 or so, like probably an hour later, and I had checked in, and they're like, how far are you? I was like 29 weeks. They're like, oh, okay. They're like, what number baby is this? I was like, it's my 4th. She's like, okay, so you'll know if it's real contractions or not. I was like, yeah, like I'm not joking, like I know what I'm talking about. And so we get in there, and they put me on the monitor, and guess what, guys? My contractions weren't every 5 minutes, they were every 2 minutes. And the worst part is they could not stop them. They did confirm that my water did not break. However, they could not stop my contractions. So up until almost midnight, I was having contractions every 2 minutes. And we got home around midnight. So anyways, so until we got home at midnight, I was having contractions every 2 minutes, and they were not stopping. So they decided to give me a dose of terbutaline. It's a shot that goes behind your arm, and it stings like hell, you guys. No joke. It burns like acid, and then you feel like a tweaker afterwards. Like I literally felt like I was on crack or speed or something. Like I just felt like my heart was just like and you feel like so shaky and jittery. It was gross. So they gave me the first one. Nothing happened. Every 2 minutes, like clockwork, they were getting stronger, and so they had me drink a whole bunch of water. That didn't help. So she came in, she's like, we're gonna have to give you another shot. I was like, great. So, and it doesn't just sting for like a couple seconds, it stings for like 15 minutes. And the backs of my arms are still sore. So she gave me another shot of terbutaline in the other arm, and it took over an hour for it to actually start working. So they gave me that. I drank another whole thing of water, and they were about to call the doctor again, and then my contractions started slowing down. And then finally I only had 1 contraction in 45 minutes. So I was able to go home. I think we finally got home around midnight or so. So yeah, they definitely say that it was preterm labor. They actually end up stopping it though, so that's really good. So I'm just supposed to be taking it as easy as I can, which is really hard, you guys, when you have 3 kids and a business that I need to get caught up on and everything like that. So it's just, everything's just been kind of like been put off. Like, I'm just trying to bake this baby a little longer, which I'm sure you guys can understand. And I just was so scared that I don't want to have a baby that's, you know, early. Baby needs to bake for a little bit longer. And then that brings me to the next thing. So after all that, I got a call from my doctor's office that I do have gestational diabetes, you guys. So I had to meet with a nutritionist the next day after I went to the doctor. And I have to test my blood every 4 hours. So once in the morning when I'm like fasting, and then every one after every meal. So after breakfast, test an hour, after lunch, test an hour, after dinner, test an hour after. So that's been fun, but my stuff's been really good, except for I found out I cannot eat any pizza. Some people are saying that pizza doesn't really bother them, but pizza definitely bothers my numbers. So everything else is good. And I've been having great numbers, so hopefully that I won't have to go on insulin or anything like that, that I can just control it with my diet. But I just want to give you guys a quick update really quick, because I know that things have just kind of been slow on here, and I'm really sorry, but that's the reason why. I really need to focus on cooking this little baby a little bit longer. So I hope you guys can understand, and thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, follow us on Instagram. That's at Felicianicholle, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.